Dear colleagues, I'd like to start my topic with a small introduce how the contact between the USA and Russia uh, as as the level the representative of the Marco Rubio and Russian Square will be started in Istanbul. It's very interesting moment how the uh, Russian ambassador in USA, Sergei Darichev, must be arrived since Washington to Istanbul. Uh, and the tariff storm, which 47th US President Donald Trump started with the a word of the rubbering President of the USA with the disbalance in the foreign trade was 4 days where the stock markets have a negative reaction. And here, this is very interesting how the mm, uh, Russian stock market also fell down. And also interesting, the media don't inform did not inform about the what how much money losses the consumers of the Russian stock markets, as if the in the world losses uh, experts estimated about 7 trillion US dollars. And certainly the big losses hurt the Northeastern Asia stocks markets, exchanges in the Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, and continental China. I must to remember that Hong Kong and China are one state, but have a separate some financial institutes, including the currency. So the and uh, during the 3 days, Russian chairman of the central bank, Elvira Nabiullina, visited in the State Duma and explained to the deputies of the law house about the situation for the Jesus for the world economy and the situation in the Russian economy in the generally with the connection of the credit policy, money and money circulation in the Russian Federation. So this is a story is a performance as the background how the chairman of the Russian Central Bank depends of the State Duma, and it's very interesting how the according to the founder law of the Russian Central Bank, State Duma have a right to claim chairman of Central Bank and ask some and any questions. It seems that the Russian Central Bank have the elect chairman, and this is a story started when the 2 days ago Rivera have meeting with the rule party signal or Unity Russia. Then second day yesterday, she had a meeting with the Communist Party, with the Gennady Zyuganov, including chairman of the oldest politicians of the Russian world. It's very the political world. Here, I must tell some remark. Some remark. Uh, More oldest party, the newest history Russia since the Yeltsin period was the Liberal Democratic Party under the leader Vladimir Zhirinovsky. And but oldest party since the 120 Jesus uh, 2 years ago. Yes, since 1903 years, this party, Communist Party, the Russia Empire, Soviet Union, and Russian Federation right now. And about 30 years of it, leader Gennady Zhuganov, one of the main opposition forces, very difficult conditions certainly in the Russian Federation. And certainly, don't you not imagine that today Yuran Nabiyun told and in fact repeated previously words which she spoke in the meeting with the Unity Russia and communist in the meeting with the Communist Party, Communist fraction in the State Duma. Um, and this this is a political game for the to reject the concern of the Russian society and this is a mm, defense game of the Vanya Kirilenko, Putin's administration, at the background of the tariff war which started in the Washington. And so the very shock for this man was how the Russian stock market fell down also. For dilettantes, Russia have thanked the special military operation and sanctions in isolation. Also, not only Russian people about it noted today, Marco Rubio, but isolation in economical. Certainly, the Russia Stock Exchange have connection with the Armenian, with the Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan stock exchange, but it's not very big. Even the stock exchange in St. Petersburg and Moscow. So the this is what shock in steady situation must be achieved, and Russian State Duma decided with the advice of Vanya Kirilenko to claim the chairman of the central bank. And this and first time chairman of the State Duma, Slovolodin, blame government for all um, for, for, for all griefs, all great mistake and others. And today, government decided to provide mm, to have borrowing money in the state debt. For the this is a test, certainly. All understanding this is a test for the studying the Russian markets and how banks have a reaction. Russian banks have a main consumers of the uh, bonds of the Russian treasuries. I must to remind how the else uh, State Secretary Mike Pompeo entered sanctions against the Russian state debt as the background of the talks, Russian talks about the biggest US debts and service and potential service and power of to service this is a state debt. And this is a story the State Secretary Marco Rubio, current State Marco Rubio, confirmed this story and um, with the exact how the US citizens have not right to take part with this service and play game with the Russian bots. So the and today Russian authorities have attempted to the test and to the concern for the avoid to the concern financial circles and societies and politicians have and only 7 billion ruble Russian treasuries could to submit for the mm, for the additional money for the Russian state only. And but the certainly the rate bond rate it also increasing and consists 16 16 and 4%. This is more than previously. And certainly another have a reaction. Banks have nervous show to the poor that the banks nervous of this financial and certainly microeconomical situation. Certainly, the Russian political and economical power have not the blame allegation and others this situation, but uh, the Russian management must be to learn the situation, how the globalization nobody cancel. The first of it was not only the story after the Winter Olympic Games in Sochi in 2014, but the Crimea occupation, annexation, Crimea, and and Denis Lugansk. And then things that mm, understood poor situation of the government under the leadership of Barroso and Merkel. But and certainly this is a story allows, meanwhile, to candidate for the position of the 45th President Donald Trump to take good, strong position in the foreign policy. And certainly the Gaza is so show visit Benjamin Netanyahu and Crimea. This is maybe in the one desk. Mm. And then the story of the special military operation. It's claimed shock, but the hope of the forces, weapon forces, and right now the economical situation, this is more stronger and also the suddenly. So See you later. Bye bye.